Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or North Node. What is going on, beautiful Cappies? If any of you guys are having a birthday this week, even though it's Cappy season, happy motherfucking birthday, Cappies. You know, we always gotta represent. And look what just showed up. I don't know if y'all know, but Uranus just went direct. And also, Venus is in Capricorn. So if Uranus went direct in Taurus, guys, Taurus is all about resources and luxury. And then Venus is inside of Capricorn, bringing things into harmony. So Cappies, so much shit that you've been trying to manifest is actually coming to fruition. And I'm getting this energy that some of you guys actually have been doing magic, like either candle magic, scrying. I actually wanted to start water scrying tonight. I actually want to try that. Some of you guys did, I heard full moon water or new moon water. Whatever you guys, I even just heard some of you Cappies a year ago, whatever you asked to manifest, you waited a little bit and now is the time. All I'm getting is just now is your time, Cappies. And I know all the earth signs have been going through so much shit this past beginning of this year, the ending towards the beginning of this year, this whole year at that. So Cappies, a lot of beautiful things coming to you. Boo-boos, I know I just want to have, but the energy came out. This is going to be 2022 predictions. And this is your birthday bonus reading, boo-boos. So I want to send you guys only love, and I appreciate you so much and for trusting me on your journey. If you want to book your own personal reading or healing session, all that information is down in the description box below. But since it's general reading, please understand and will not resonate for everyone, so check out your other signs. But if you enjoy spending your time with me here today, boo-boo, I greatly appreciate if you hit that like button, subscribe to this channel, and hit that notification button so you can be a part of the AwakenOne's community. And plus, I love having you here. So other than that, beautiful Cappies. Also, if you want to get a sneak preview of my Awaken Prophecy healing course, all information down in the description box below. That healing course is all about assisting your healing, your ascension, your shadow work, your awakening, everything you could possibly think about spirituality. That is it, boo-boo, to help you get started. Not get started in spirituality, but help you upon the process of your shamanic journey. But other than that, beautiful beings, Cappies, we're going to get into the general energy of 2022. Spirit wants to let you know about work, finances, love. Why am I talking like that? Cappies. I just got to look at the cards. Something's telling me to look at the cards. You got the Five of Cups, the Hermit, the Four of Swords, the Death. Cappies, if you feel like you're in a state where you feel a lot of pressure and your emotions are all over the place, just understand Spirit is guiding you to be in hermit mode right now just for a temporary period, because there is something from your past that you need to heavily grieve, that you may have already grieved but haven't fully grieved. It's like a purging. I'm getting energy. And with this, it's actually trying to help you understand yourself deeper. You got the Death card here. So some of you guys are going through a massive transformation. So probably why the energy is feeling so overwhelming, because you're having a lot of realizations, your emotions, you're actually feeling your emotions. As Capricorns can be stubborn about that. But you're gaining emotional intelligence and you're learning how to walk away and actually stand your ground and stay focused on what it is you're really seeing is truly important for your future. Not what was important in the past, not what you thought was important, but what is truly important. Cappies, I'm getting this energy too. There was someone that you probably were grieving over and you try to understand the situation and you have a lot of passion towards this person. I'm getting this energy where, yeah, Three of Swords, Temperance, Eight of Cups, the Justice. Oh, the Eight of Swords. This person putting you in your head, Cappies. But here's the thing. I feel like a lot of you Cappies were pondering on this person because you started to feel guilty and shameful for why the relationship didn't work out. But Cappies, I feel that it was divinely guided for this connection to come together and to actually not stay together, because this person only came into your life to teach you to awaken to a part of yourself that you have yet to tap into. And I feel like this part of yourself is an overwhelming sense of nervousness, like fear of success, fear of your potential, which is probably why you guys are feeling overwhelmed right now, because a lot of energies are coming. How can I say that? A lot of energies are being activated. You are being activated right now, Capricorns. There is something that you have manifested or are manifesting. I feel like you're going through a period of overwhelming emotions right now because there's something that is divinely planned for you to have that's going to be very massive. I'm hearing prosperity, wealth, not just materialistically, but spiritually. And when you're spiritually abundant energetically, you are literally abundance in self. You don't have to seek it. You don't have to manifest it. You are it. Anything you want, you get on the spot. And I'm getting that energy. Like some of you guys are being pushed to face some fears, to face abandonments, to face fears about success, to face these emotions that have been very suppressed and creating stagnation and procrastination, and also self-sabotage as well. But I feel that you guys are going to get over this fear because you got the Chariot here. You got the Ace of Wands and the Chariot here. So it's like the general, and this is where you guys are working towards. Spirit is trying to help you understand how to gain control over your emotions, because there's something that you need to abandon that has actually puts you in a place of forgetting who you are. And because of this, you know, you're being asked to have patience with yourself and heal, because something is actually trying to balance itself out for you. Because once you get over this hump of stop seeing yourself as a victim towards your circumstances, new things are coming towards you. New things you've been asking for are coming towards you, Cappies. But I feel like the reason why they haven't been coming towards you is because you have this energy where you know what you want, you're passionate one day, but all of a sudden, you know, you get that doubt that creeps in. What that is that you're trying too hard. You're trying way too hard to raise your vibration, or you're trying too hard to bypass the lower vibrations that are meant to teach you. And I'm also getting this energy where, Cappies, you know, the reason why your emotions are fluctuating up and down and why you're giving the universe mixed signals is because you're not doing the only thing that can help things come to fruition, and that is trust the process, be present. But also, I'm gonna be real honest with you, Cappies. If some of you Cappies are wondering why a lot of things have left your life and a lot of people, Spirit is guiding you to understand what no longer serves you with what you've been feeding, but also these people came into your life to be a guide to you to see parts of yourself that are still toxic, and also your own blockages. Meaning that I'm getting this energy where a lot of you Cappies don't know how to be present. If you don't know how to be present, you don't know how to appreciate life or the little things. And if you don't know how to appreciate the little things, you can't appreciate the big things. So it's a lot about like, you're still living this lack mentality, but you want a abundant mentality, but at the same time, you're not really putting in the effort towards bringing that frequency into alignment. Like they said, like Albert Einstein says, to get to the desired reality that you want, you have to match the frequency of it. But I feel like some of you Cappies are not understanding. It's not about trying too hard. It's not about, you know, having the weight of the world on your shoulders. It's about understanding the whole reason why you're in a place of stagnation right now is because you need to contemplate, like a hangman moment. And the hermit is out here. You need to contemplate. The Four of Swords. Four of Swords is all about contemplation. You need to rest and contemplate, because there's something massive coming into your life that you've been asking for. I just heard it was a childhood dream as well, that you need to be prepared for this energy. Some of you guys, it's a fucking relationship. I'm not going to get into Twin Flames because I'm actually cutting that off of my channel. You know, just too many emphasis on Twin Flames. Just don't know where to really put it in. But I get this energy where you're starting to realize your unconscious ways. But it's a beautiful thing, because when you get over this hump and finally face your fears and face these repressed emotions that have been creating this nervousness within inside of you to repel what you've been asking for, you know, since you're having these moments, you know, you're being asked to surrender, to really allow this change to take place within you, because a lot of things are coming to fruition, Gabby. Get the fucking King of Pentacles here. Yeah, the fucking King of Pentacles here. What am I talking about, man? Cappies. Yes, boo. Yeah, that was the general energy, man. That was 9 minutes in already. General energy. Cappies, you are being prepared, initiated. Get ready. But also do not put any pressure on yourself, because I'm getting this energy of redundantness or rigidity. That's what it is. Rigidity. You're being stubborn to allow these changes to take place. So you need to realize, Cappies, that since you got to understand, our card is the devil card. And there's a reason why. It's because sometimes we get so caught up in our ego. But when we get caught up in our ego, we lose out on opportunities. We sabotage relationships or good things that can happen to us. And also, we're just not present. We're not allowing the universe to do what is best. And that is it's interchangeable. Everything is changeable. So we got to learn how to adapt to that change, Cappies. But we also got to learn that, of course, it's going to be hard to let go of the old ways of who we are and allow this transition to take place. But the real question is, you got to ask yourself, why is it that you are holding yourself back? Why is it that you're allowing yourself to stay where you don't want to be? It's time for you to be honest, because there's a lot of blessings coming to you, Cappies. But in order to be wise and be able to seize the opportunity and actually maintain it, you have to understand what has gotten you here and how you're actually going to organize yourself moving forward, rather than staying where you are as you are and allowing the same perpetual things to happen over and over and over that aren't making you happy, because you haven't changed your mindset, because you haven't changed your vibrational frequency, because you haven't become aware of what needs to change in order to allow that new version of you and that reality to come to fruition. Look at that! Fucking 8 of Wands, man. I like this. What else? Everything I've been just saying, Cappies, I just heard if some of you guys are being nudged to fast, I will do that. Because I'm getting this energy, Cappies, where right now you need to stop focusing on the physicality and focus on the spirituality. Because you have a lot of the physical starting to come to fruition, meaning that you're about to live a luxurious life, Cappies. But at the same time, you got to understand that there's a lot of things you need to release. Lack mentality. What are your money beliefs? What are your wealth beliefs? What are your beliefs about relationships? What are your beliefs about your self-image? It's time for you to really hone in and get honest with yourself about what you don't like about you and what needs to change, but also what you need to give yourself recognition for what you have overcome, so you can see the strengths that you have built, but you also can work on the weaknesses that need to be readjusted, because some of our strengths could be our weaknesses. That's why I said our card is the devil card, because sometimes we could be very egoic to the point that we brag, or we're not walking our talk. You get what I'm saying, Cappies? So it's like you're being asked to look at, and Pluto is in our sign, you guys. So Pluto is the planet of death, rebirth, which is Scorpio. Scorpio rules Pluto. And you did have the death card show up. So it's like Pluto is asking you, is this who you really want to be? Is this who you really want to stay? Because there's new things that I'm trying to bring to you, but are you ready for them? So it's like you really being honest with yourself. Are you ready for your success? Are you ready for your wealth? Are you ready to make these sacrifices? Remember, Saturn, Zaddy Saturn is all about sacrifice. Are you excited for the new? Because if you're not, what is making you fear the new and keeping you attached to the old? But Cappies, as you do this purge, as you start listening to your intuition, as you start allowing this transformation to make you open up your heart to release emotional baggage, that energy is going to be released from you to the point you make an energetic field around you, which creates so much space for spirit to start blessing you, to start bringing you this abundance, start bringing you what you're asking for, this job, this opportunity, more clients, more money. A better home. I just heard home. Travel. A lot of you guys want to travel. You got the sun here. I'm getting this energy, Cappies. A lot of you guys just want to get connected more to your inner child and feel joyful on the inside. And you want to allow that joy to guide you towards your potential, towards your destiny, towards your purpose. And allow that inner child to play more. A lot of you, Cappies, in 2022, I'm getting this energy where you're going to be playing a lot more. Like, things, if you have been in a financial hardship, emotional, mental last year, all that's coming to an end because you have passed a lot of spiritual tests. And because you have released so much, that's created so much space for what has built a massive amount of momentum that is ready to come to reality now. All right, what else? What else? Cappies, be mindful not to be stingy when it comes to this year, because when you start to gain all this wealth, you're being asked to be of service. I always told myself, when I actually get to a place where I'm like securely wealthy, where the world knows me, because I know I'm gonna get there, just for my own reasons, not for fame or anything, but it's because I know I have a lot of ideas that could help the world, help this earth heal. You're being asked to not only be egoic and think about yourself, but that's what you need to work on now, is realize your ego. Get your ego in check. So, because when you gain this wealth, you're gonna have to be humble and you're gonna have to learn to give. Know how to give to you, but know how to give to others, because everything is rotation. Remember that. This is an infinite universe. The infinity symbol. Everything has to cycle. What goes, flows. What flows, gets received. So you get what I'm saying? So Cappies, you're being called, when you gain this wealth, you're being called to be of service, because you are meant to be of service, Cappies. A lot of you Capricorns are going to find your spiritual gifts. I do sense that. Or you're going to find something that you're really good at that could bring out your creative side or your business side. So I like that energy. 2022, Cappies. You got the Empress. I fucking love the Empress. You know why? Because she's been through some shit to the point that all she want to do is like, bitch, I got to sit my throne now. Cappies, you have been through hell. You have been through some shit. You have forgotten about yourself. You showed up for other people. People misunderstood you. You understood yourself. You felt guilty. You felt shameful. You felt like, you know what? Things are just hard. How am I going to get myself out of this? And then you start playing a victim. Then you start doubting yourself. Then you start procrastinating. Then all of a sudden, you start having these sudden realizations where internally, everything that's happening outside of me does not define who I am internally. And because of this, you finally allowed the love for yourself to be more powerful than the pain and the circumstances in your reality. And because of this, you're doing what you can to lift yourself back up. And you know what I love about being a Capricorn? Is that our only revenge for anyone is to level the fuck up. Is to glow the fuck up. Is to have people look at us and say, thank you for being a part of my journey. Thank you for the negativity. Thank you, because I took all of that and became an alchemist and learned how to love myself, learn how to care for myself, and learn to allow that love to guide me towards my highest truth, which is beauty, which is luxury, which is sensuality, which is everything I fucking deserve. Now, Cappies, I'm not saying you never done bad, because with that Four of Pentacles, you have. But what I'm saying is that you at least acknowledge your wrongs and take accountability for it. And since you took accountability for it, the universe is going to reward you in saying, I'm proud of you for your sacrifice. Here you go. Zaddy Zadder. Yeah. All right. How's career looking for my Cappies? How's career and finances looking for my Cappies? How is career and finances looking for my Cappies? Yeah, I felt that. All right, like I said, you got the Hangman. You got the Hangman, the High Priestess, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Six of Wands, and then you have the Tower. Oh, okay. King of Swords at the bottom of that. Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. Okay, I know exactly what this is because I'm literally going through this shit right now. Okay. All right, so the Hangman, High Priestess, Wheel of Fortune, Six of Wands in the reverse. underneath the deck. I did take out several more. The World, King of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Strength, and the Moon. So, Cappies, the reason why things don't seem like they're moving forward is because there's something that is still in your way. Like I was saying before, there is something in your past. I'm getting this belief that you accepted at a very young age. I feel like with the Hangman here, I'm getting this energy. This has to do with relationships. And I'm talking about romantic relationships where, even though this is work and finances, hear me out. Your love life has affected your self-esteem and your confidence, hence your mojo. And you allowed this to prolong your grieving. And because of this, with the High Priestess, you're in this stagnation energy is because you need to gain enlightenment on what you don't see about yourself. Why is it that you tolerate certain things? Why is it that you allow your ego to get in the way? Why is it that you have a hard time being grateful for the little things? You know, that's what I'm hearing a lot, being grateful for the little things. A lot of you Cappies are starting to recognize how much you missed out on good opportunities and people and relationships. But here's the thing, Cappies, here's the thing. It's a beautiful thing that happened. You know why, Cappies? You know why that your ego had to get in check, why the universe had to put you in check, or why all these things had to happen to you, where you had to see your unconscious ways, where you had to see your flaws, but you also had to see your beauty, your worth, because the universe has been trying to teach you that the foundation that you've been living upon through your belief system, through your emotions, how you've been doing things, how you've been showing up in the world, it's not who you are, Cappies. A lot of you Cappies are starting to recognize all the beliefs that you hold, the realizations that you have of why you made certain decisions in your life. You're starting to recognize that there were the opinions of others and the perspective of others, because you were so worried about people judging you. You were so worried about, you know, walking on eggshells around people, you know, just judgment. You cared so much about what people thought about you, and that kept your light in the dark. But it's like Spirit is like, you know, 2022 is time where you can't put that dark, you can't keep that light in the darkness anymore. You're gonna have to set boundaries, because a lot of you Capricorns, you're gonna be collaborating with people. You're gonna really learning how to master your craft. A lot of you guys are having new abilities come in, new projects, new ideas, and you're being asked to act upon them immediately. And understand, Cappies, when you get tired, or when you start to like get this feeling wanting to procrastinate or don't want to do it right when you just got the idea, that is your fears. That is your ego. That is the unconscious part of you that you're unaware of, that is leading you away from your success, because underneath the surface, you fear it. You fear your abundance. You fear your potential. You fear it because you had a lot of people around you, and mostly in your love relationships, that didn't believe in you. You allowed the opinions of others to really dictate who you are as a person, to the point that you don't even trust in your own abilities. But, Cappies, when you allow yourself to take a step back, because you're being asked, if you feel like you need to take a step back and stop doing things, stop working towards certain things. That's why I always say, when you get tired working towards your goals or your dreams, don't give up. Just take a nap, take a rest, take a step back, and then get into it when you get that energy back. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of you Cappies are being asked, you know, you have to see, are you organized? Do you know your vision? Do you know your values? Do you know your morals? Who are you going to actually be? Because a lot of you Cappies are going to be stepping into a leadership role. Oh, yes, you are. Because I'm getting that energy. You had the King of Pentacles before, now the King of Swords. You guys are going to be stepping into a leadership role, but you're being asked to take an authoritative initiative in your life before you can start being that actual leader that you desire to be of service to other people or to the world or even to your dreams. But I gotta look at these cards. They're drawing me to these cards. The Moon, the Strength, the Ace of Cups, the World. Cappies, it's very important to understand when it comes to your career and finances that you're going to need to learn how to be wise with your money, because a lot of you guys have a tendency to overspend, hence the Tower here. I do get that, because you're trying to do things other people do, or this is the energy I'm getting. But Cappies, I want you to understand something. You know why? I'm going to keep saying it. You know why our card is the Devil card? Is because we can face the ultimate thing that could destroy us, but the thing that could make us, which is the darkest parts of ourselves that help bring itself into illumination so we can be in a full emergence with our power. And I say this because I want you to understand, Cappies, it's your attachment to this physical world, of this world, will cause you to suffer. But you're being asked to close out these cycles because it's you learning your karma. It's you letting go of, I just heard some of you guys need to let go of a job, but don't listen to me. You know, do what's best for you. Make sure you have money saved so you can actually provide for yourself for the next 6 months while you're working towards your goals. But a lot of you Cappies, you need to close out these cycles. You need to really release the past, because there is a grand gesture coming to you that is actually going to be like, oh, I finally made it. Like, I finally fucking made it type of dreams. Either the Six of Wands is in the reverse. Six of Wands is in the reverse because you have to check your ego. Meaning that you have to check, are you doing things for the value of getting attention or for the fame or anything? Or you're actually doing things because you have good intentions in your heart to do it because you feel like you're meant to be doing this. You got the Ace of Cups, the Strength, the Moon, the World. I love this energy because a lot of you guys are learning how to be patient with yourself, love yourself. I'm getting this energy. A lot of you Capricorns don't understand. All that you went through, all that you have learned, your life experience, your wisdom, can actually be your business, can actually be your moneymaker. Oh yeah. There is an idea that a lot of you Cappies are sitting on that is actually what you're meant to be doing. And it brings you a lot of fulfillment. But with the Moon here, Cappies, do not be fearful to charge for your gifts. You can be spiritual and be wealthy. It's possible. It really is, because this whole universe is abundance. So there's no such thing as being a victim to your circumstances and trying to be abundant. Like, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. All right. Now let's get into love, Cappies. Let's get into love. That was deep for career. That was deep. But other than that, hold on. Let me see one more. For finances, please. For finances for my Cappies, how's money looking? Some of you guys are worried about money. Some of you guys do need to release how you see money and spend money. A lot of you guys need to work on your relationship with money. Yes, you can have a relationship with money. The more you worry about it, the less you're going to have. The more you worry and the more you only see what you don't have, the more you're going to create more of that. So you're being asked to put to rest this worry belief. Where does it come from? Is it yours? Why do you have it? Really face that emotion, Cappies. Because when that happens, you'll be in your power. You can heal that. You can see the brighter days of things. And, well, business partner. And Page of Pentacles. Yeah, something told me to keep going because look at you, got the Queen of Pentacles. You're starting to learn your worth. You're starting to learn your worth. Once you start learning to learn your worth, you trust your intuition. When you trust your intuition, you trust yourself. When you trust yourself, boom, bada, bing, shit starts popping off because you start taking action. All right, let's get into love for my Cappies sphere. How's love looking for my beautiful Capricorns? How's love looking for my Cappies in 2022? A lot of you Cappies are going to be famous in 2022. I'm going to let you know. How's love looking for my Cappies in 2022? A lot of you Cappies are going to be famous in 2022. And the cards that just came out for love. Let me stop. And you got the Six of Wands and the motherfucking Magician at the bottom, baby. Yes. I'm getting hyped. Hold on. I need some agua. Woo! Cappies. Cappies, I laugh because, my bad, had a dog started barking. But, Cappies, I have to laugh because you got the Three of Pentacles here, the King of Pentacles again, and the Six of Swords. And I just flipped over my other deck. Wow, you got the King of Cups at the bottom and the Nine of Swords. That was at the top. That just fell out. So you could be dealing with the water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And you got the Queen of Wands. I feel like that's you, Cappies. And look at you showing up again. And you got the Strength. King of Pentacles again. You guys are definitely dealing with the Gemini. Or Gemini might be coming into your life. Cappies. So here's what I'm getting. When it comes to love in 2020, I feel like a lot of you guys are actually putting love on the back burner. I feel like a lot of you Cappies have recently, this past year, have went through such a transition spiritually that you're starting to recognize that you put all of your focus on things that wasn't important, and I feel like that had to do towards your love life. But since you put so much focus towards your love life, you started to recognize how much you weren't recognizing yourself anymore. You realize you were abandoning yourself. You realize you lost yourself. So I feel like in 2020, you made the decision to actually move forward with the Six of Swords here. Mentally, it's like you stop obsessing. That's what with the Devil here. Yeah, you stop obsessing over this particular connection you have with someone that actually put you such in a dark place. But I feel like this dark place actually did the one spiritual biggest test that you had to overcome, which I feel that you have, and some of you are in the process of doing so. And that is to finally choose yourself and to go after your own independence. And that's what I get here with love. The King of Pentacles. A lot of you guys feel like you want to build a stable foundation before you allow love into your life. Because I feel like in the past, you've allowed these lovers in, you try to make things work with them, you try to be a power couple, I just heard, but it's like there was no compatibility, and you started realizing where you thought you were wasting time, and you were the clock. And you were recycling, it's my song. I like that song. So you were recycling lessons, like repeating lessons. But I feel you gotta finally learn that the lesson was stop choosing people that don't choose you. Stop giving too much of yourself. Stop making things one-sided. And start realizing everything that you so freely give to others, don't you think you deserve it? And I feel like you finally recognize you do. And because of this, a lot of you guys are putting a lot of your energy towards your creativity. You're putting your pain into creativity. And because of this, you're going to be recognized. And a lot of people are going to want to work with you, which I love. But be mindful, Cappies, that you're working with people who have the same vision as you. Because I feel like you will attract people who just want to be a part of your abundance and not really put any work. So it's really important that you're mindful of that. Yo, I did start hearing shit, you guys. I'm getting this. Yeah, my spiritual gifts are definitely heightening. But when it comes to love, I'm getting no love here. Like, I really am not. I feel like there is someone who's attached to your energy, and I feel like this is why Six of Swords, you're mentally putting a wall towards this person because you realize this person is like this past energy has put you in such a dark place where you had no choice but to awaken and to see parts of yourself that you didn't like, hence your shadows. But you had to recognize that this was actually propelling you towards your purpose because you are really meant to do something beautiful on this planet. But first you have to recognize your independence and not be so codependent on thinking that you need someone by your side to make a legacy, to make a beautiful life. But Cappies, I feel like you're starting to recognize this because you got the Queen of Wands, you got the Devil, you got the King of Pentacles again, and the Strength. I feel like this is all you. King of Cups, the Nine of Swords, I feel like this is someone else in your energy that's actually nostalgic over you. And not only that, I just heard your glow up is going to be their karma. Cappies, I'm not getting this energy where, okay. I'm not getting this energy where this person has put you through some shit. But I'm getting this energy that you have put this person through some shit too. But I'm getting this energy that you're taking accountability and they're not. That you actually apologized more and actually meant it, but they really didn't. But I feel like, Cappies, you're actually getting over this. But I'm not going to lie to you. Now I'm all of a sudden getting this energy, like a new energy, with this Queen of Wands and this King of Pentacles. Wow, Cappies, when it comes to love, I feel like you're gonna, like, this is what happens when you start focusing on things that bring you joy or your passions or your purpose or anything, and you put all that energy, all that pain, whatever you went through into your masterpieces or what you're trying to master. Love finds you. Because you're vibrating at the frequency of joy, frequency of feeling good, content, satisfied with yourself. And I feel like, Cappies, you're going to meet someone who actually has a similar story to you. And that's what's going to help you guys get along. But I also feel like you're actually going to finally meet your match. Someone who actually gets on their shit, does their shit, has strength like you, emotional, mental, spiritual strength, actually does the inner work to see their straddles, see their strengths, recognize themselves. This person loves themselves. This person is just as stable as you. If anything, Cappies, I feel like this person's in a better financial state than you. And let me tell you, boy, do they see your strengths. Do they see your glow? And do they want that? Do not want it as in steal it. Do they want to be a part of it, to assist it, to love it, to uplift it? You know what I mean, Cappies? And look at that. Yeah, someone's manifesting you. But Cappies, make sure you're not closed off. You're not closed off because of the past. You're not closed off because what this past person did. Make sure you're in a place where you have learned the lessons to the point you're not punishing the past. You're not punishing the new person for what they could bring. Because you got to understand, when you can forgive fully to the point you don't want to change the past, you literally learn the lesson to the point you're unattracted towards the past person. But you also see the best qualities in the new person, but you have good discernment to know, to see the red flags because of what you went through. So, Cappies, just be mindful not to fear love, because this is what you want. Deep within, I don't care what anyone says. We may be all about money. We may be all about materialism and shit. But deep down, we got a heart and we want people to know what it really feels. And sometimes we don't express that. Sometimes we have a cover over us, like we're hard asses and we're strong. But deep within, when we're by ourselves, we let shit out. We cry. We angry. And people don't see that. People don't see that. You want to be with someone who sees that. And I feel, Cappies, you're finally giving yourself the chance to, you know what, even though the past didn't work out and you really yearn for it to work out, you started to recognize that, hey, this gives me a chance to make a better opportunity when it comes my way. But now you're giving yourself the opportunity to put yourself in a place where you feel good too about you again. Ooh, let's see. What else for love? What else for love for my Cappies? What else for love? For 2022. Yep. That's what I felt. Past person and a new person. Past person, brokenhearted, deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, mourning. Not today, not dealing, hurt, avoiding conversation, call, person, boundary, still angry. Yeah, Cappies, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, the more you pull away from this past person, the more they want to chase you. But when you made yourself apparent and known and showed up, they didn't give you the time of day. So I'm getting this energy where you have someone who likes to emotionally manipulate you because they haven't fully forgiven the past either. And Cappies, you're being asked to focus on what is actually going to bring the best out of you, not what's going to bring the worst out of you. Since you find your mojo, this old past person is going to come back and they're going to put you in the same cycle of getting stuck on them. But you're being asked, Are you going to keep choosing someone that doesn't choose you? Can you trust that this person will actually stay and they won't ghost you? Because I'm getting this energy of ghosting. Like this person they don't care what they put you through, Cappies. They didn't care. They only care what they could get from you. So you're being asked, you know, what sacrifices are you going to make? Keep getting stabbed in the back to the point you have to keep healing your heart and keep going through this massive addiction of being codependent and being the chaser on someone who is purposely trying to fuck with you and trying to distract you from your success, you know? I'm getting to a point where I'm reclaiming my power and I'm starting to feel it. And no matter what people say or do about you regarding your ex or what they think about you, Cappies, you have to understand you could take all that negative energy they're putting towards you and just like allow it to fuel you. Not to the point you're giving them recognition, but to the point where you know who you are, you know what you want. You know the shit that you have done, but you know who you can be from the shit you have learned from what you have done. And you're gonna do what most people don't do, Cappies. What you do best is you turn your pain into wisdom rather than keeping yourself in victimization. Yeah, we have our days where we cry and we feel like a victim and we grieve and we have our motherfucking pity party, but we get our asses back up and we keep going and we make sure we are better than fucking ever. So Cappies, you're being asked not to allow this person to keep you stuck in your head because look, baby, you got kisses, engagement ring, partnership, commitment, union, unconditionally loving, giving, receiving, affection, falling in love. This is why, Cappies, when love comes into your life, do not be afraid to receive. You deserve it. I just heard it's a long time coming. When it comes to love, when it comes to your dreams, when it comes to just being happy within yourself, the more that you focus on bringing that happiness into the little parts of your day and starting to implement what you have learned about the universe and actually embody that and live by that, the more you're going to start receiving what you truly deserve because you're opening yourself to that, Cappies, because you're closing yourself out from what has kept you away from what you truly desire. And now you're creating space for what you desire because you're starting to recognize your worth. You met this past person so you can recognize your worth and get ready for the person who deserves the best of you. Damn, Cappies. You got options, baby. Oh boy, do you got options. But like I said, watch that ego. It's beautiful to be humble and be charismatic and know your worth and not need anyone or anything. Rather than being someone who has all that charisma, who has all that charm, but abuses it to manipulate people to give them what they want, you know? We're not like that, Cappies. We ain't like that on my motherfucking channel. We ain't like that here. We ain't. Once we recognize our unconscious ways, our toxic ways, we're quick to change that shit. We're quick. I'm done. I'm done after this card. Heart with the key. Welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, perfect. Confirmation. You got 3 cards. Confirmation. Baby, do you really want to go back to the past? I mean, really? 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 Because the number 3 is all about alignment. You're going to be aligned with the person that is aligned with you. I'm just hearing a lot of you guys are into spirituality or you're into doing rituals. I feel like this new person is going to be into rituals, spirituality, healing, doing the inner work, talking about deep shit, new phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, change mind. This person is going to be adamant, initiative, adventurous, spontaneous, happiness. Everything that I'm saying about. All because you made the sacrifice of letting go of the familiar. Because you're starting to get excited for the unfamiliar rather than fear it like you used to because of your lack mentality and because of you thinking that you're not worthy. But Cappies, no, bobos, no. What am I doing? Why am I putting this back in? You know what? I don't know. I see why I was putting those cards back in there. A lot of you Cappies thought you met the one. You just met the karmic before the actual one. Soulmates. Have faith. Love is coming. And I don't feel like it's just love with people, like, and love in general. Love from a relationship, but I feel like it's love, period. Love for life. You're going to be oozing love because a lot of you Cappies are learning how to detach from your ego. And the more that you do, you start to see the true purpose of happiness and what truly values happiness. And because of that, woo, your love, man, your love is just gonna be glowing like a motherfucking light that people just want to be a moth to a flame to, man. You know what I'm saying? All right, Cappies. Damn, that was for love. Let's get it. All right, Spirit. What is the outcome for my Cappies? It's 2022. What is the outcome? What is the outcome for my Cappies in 2022? What is the outcome? Guys, I can't make this shit up. You got the same cards that popped out again. The Sun, the Magician, and the Six of Wands. A lot of you guys are being gifted with the power to manifest quickly. Being gifted with the power of being humble and actually getting recognition for all your hard work, meaning that you're literally about to bear the fruits of your labor, and you're finally going to receive, not receive, but you're finally going to gain enlightenment on who you truly are and feeling congruent in that, and just feeling like that is finally good enough, that you're finally fucking good enough to be just you and to do you and to love you the way that God made you, boo-boo. So you might as well be you. Damn, 2022 Cappies, let's just say, if you got a friend who's a Cappy, keep them close. It's Cappy's year, y'all. I feel it. Cappies, it's our year, man. I feel it. All right. Let's close this out with the Moon Magic card. I got these when I went to Arizona. When I went to Sedona. All right. For my Cappies. How's 2022 looking for them? How's 2022 looking for my Cappies? You got 3. Let's get it. This is what I'm fucking talking about this whole reading. I see the gateway is open and the path is clear. My journey begins. Cappies. The tough times are over. Now the journey towards true happiness finally begins. And that's spiritual happiness. And spiritual happiness is more abundant than physical happiness. It's that portal, man. There's a portal, man. And not only that, it's January 8th. Yeah. Perfect time to start manifesting right now. It's a potent time to manifest. Oh, let's see the card. Yep, and it is a potent time because it's waxing crescent, so it's a perfect time to actually start taking action. I'm ready for something bigger, better, and brighter. Oh, aren't you Cappies? A lot of you Cappies are actually enjoying night times a lot more. Staying up, going outside. I flow towards my goals. I am strongly protected as I go. Yes, you are, boo-boos. I mean, yes, the fuck you are. I'll say that again. I flow towards my goal. I'm strongly protected as I go. Woo! All right, Cappies. That is all I got for your 2022 predictions. Got any clarity or any upliftment? If you enjoy spending time with me here today, boo-boo, I greatly appreciate if you hit that like button, subscribe to this channel, and hit that notification button. And if you don't want to miss out on any videos, make sure that you hit the all on the notification button. But if you want to book your own personal reading or healing session, all that information is down in the description box below. And if you want to know more about my business inquiries, my website is down below as well. But other than that, my beautiful Cappies, I love you guys. Happy birthday, happy new year. And I'm so excited to hear all of your success stories this year. So make sure to remember this video so you can come back and say in December, Brittany, I manifested everything. You're right, I became rich. I want to know, bitch. I want to know. And maybe you can give me a little something. My Zelle, my Cash App, all that's in the bottom. Fucking typical Capricorn. All right, you guys. I love you guys so much. I'm sending you only love, only blessings, and light. And I'll see you in the next one.